What's up, guys? It's Jeremy with 3 Putts Golf here. Just wanted to do a quick what's in the bag for you guys. I know Doug will probably publish Doug's by the time you see this one, but wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of what I've got going into my bag. So I guess we'll start at the top. Right now, inside the awesome Caddyshack head cover, I've got a 2016 TaylorMade M1. Shaft is the Aldila Rogue in a 70 gram stiff flex. This thing's awesome. I love it. I got it for really cheap, which is a story for another time. This thing is just a monster, especially with the Rogue in it. I've tried it with a couple different shafts, and the Rogue has just been the best. So continuing the theme with the 3-wood. Same thing, 2016 TaylorMade M1. A little dirty. I probably could have cleaned up my clubs to do this, but oh well. Also, the exact same shaft, just cut down on the Aldila Rogue. Once again, 70 gram stiff flex. Love it. Got a great feel to it. This thing goes a mile when I actually hit it. So, next club down, I've got it's a 17.5 degree kind of 2 hybrid. Fits the gapping in my bag really nice. It's a Cobra Fly Z in the blue finish. I actually had the driver and 3-wood in the Fly Z. Actually, it was the Fly Z Plus before I got the M1. The M1 kicked those 2 clubs out of the bag, both in the driver and the 3-wood. But the hybrid, this thing, I love this thing. This is going to be a really hard club to get out of my bag, I think. About the only thing that could get it out is maybe one of the newer ones with the rails on the bottom. But so far, I haven't found one in a head shape that I like. So this is staying in the bag for the foreseeable future. I really like this club. It's just got the stock Matrix VLCT Altus in it. Once again, stiff flex, 75 gram shaft, just the one that came in it. For irons, this is probably the spot in the bag that is the most subject to change this year. We'll see if the finances allow it, but right now I've got the TaylorMade RSI 1s, stiff flex stock steel shafts. But these, I hit them really well, but I'm getting to the point with my handicap and my play style where I want to get something that's a little smaller, a little more workable. But I really like the look of the Mizuno, the new Mizunos, both the JPX 900 forged and the MP18s. Not the blades, definitely, I'm not that good, but something in that range. I also really like the Titleist AP2 and AP3, the look of those, and the TaylorMade P790s. So hopefully I'm heading to Myrtle Beach around the Masters this year, so hopefully I'll get to the PGA store and get to check some of those out. But yeah, there might be an updated what's in the bag sometime in the future for these, but right now these are my bag. I hit them good, so I don't have a huge reason to change them, but I like to tinker. So but I have those in 4 through all the way up through gap wedge, so 4 all the way up through a 50 degree wedge, and then I jump up to 56. I've got a Titleist SM5 in the black finish, the M grind, and that is 10 degrees of bounce. So I really like these. My last couple sets of wedges have all been Vokeys, so these are great. Grooves are still in great condition, so these probably won't change at all this year. And then the 60 degree, I also have the Vokey SM5. This one is an L grind, which is 4 degrees of bounce. So this one, I really want it as low bounce as I can because I like to open the face a lot and stuff around the greens, and I find this helps me a lot to do that. And then finally all the way down to the putter. Love this head cover. I have a couple head covers I switch out, but hopefully you can see that. It's Ric Flair. And this is a Titleist Scotty Cameron Newport 2.5, Select Newport 2 Notchback Dual Balance. So it's one of the 38-inch putters. It's got the counterweighting up here in the grip. I just got this year. I absolutely love it. This has definitely taken over in my bag. I had a TaylorMade, another counterbalance putter, a TaylorMade Spider Blade 2 that I also really like that I'm keeping. But I got this for a fantastic deal, and I can't see this putter leaving my bag for quite a while. I putt really well with it for me. But that's it for the main stuff in the bag. The bag itself, it's a Nike Air Hybrid, it's a carry bag. I alternate between that and I have an OGO cart bag that I also really like, so it depends on what I'm doing. For the winter, it's just been in the stand bag because it's easier at like the simulators and stuff where there's not a place to put a bag to have a stand bag rather than a cart bag. But most of the time over the summer, I'm in a cart bag. And finally, for golf balls, I had a couple of these that I actually found on the course, and I just bought a bunch, a couple dozen of them. Is the Vice Pro. these are fantastic. I usually like, you know, like the top tier ball, like the Pro V1 or the Chrome Soft or the TP5 or whatever. But those are obviously really expensive, because I usually kind of play with whatever I find. My dad is big into finding balls on the course, so he usually throws me, you know, all the Pro Vs and whatever he finds. But for new balls, I really like the Vice. Fantastic price. I actually got them personalized too. You maybe have seen this on our Instagram. If you can see that, it says Big Hitter the Llama on it. Love the Vice does the personalization and everything. These are fantastic. I love them. They feel soft. They spin really well for me. Right up there with all the other, you know, premium tier golf balls, and they're, you know, half the price or whatever. So tough to beat. Really like these. Looking forward to getting them out in the course this year. Well, thank you guys for joining. That's been my What's in the Bag, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.